Okay, guys, we're going to continue today with order of operations, and as you can see, we're going to add to our abilities because we're going to have some parentheses and some exponents today. So, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, or PEMDAS, but notice I put the MD together because multiply and divide go together, and I put the AS together because adding and subtracting go together. So I look at my problem and I ask, do I have any parentheses? And this time I do. So I underline that. And I do 43 plus 9, which is 52. Now, I could put that parentheses back around it, and that would be fine. But notice that there's nothing to do else inside that. So when I'm done with parentheses, I usually just do away with them. Then I bring down the rest of the problem. And I say, okay, now this is my problem now. So I ask myself, do I have any more parentheses? No, I do not. Do I have any exponents? No, I do not. Do I have any multiplication or division? Yes, I have multiplication. So I'm going to do 52 plus, bring that down, and 20 times 8 is 160. Then, the last thing, I have no more multiplication or division. Matter of fact, all I have to do is add, and that's going to give me 212. Okay, what if I had more than one thing to do inside of a parentheses? Okay, so let's look at that type of problem. Okay, so if we had this problem, so again, we're looking at, so yes, I have parentheses, but this time inside my parentheses, I've got division and adding. So what I do when I have more than one thing to do with parentheses, I act like this part of my problem isn't even here. If this was the only part of my problem, what would I do first? Well, I would divide first, because here, and then finally I would add. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to divide that first. I'm going to bring this down. 16 divided by 8 is 2, plus 6. Now notice I kept my parentheses this time because, see, there's more still left to do. Bring down the divided by 9, times 9 divided by 3. Now, this is my problem I look at. Do I still have parentheses? Yes, I do. So I underline that. 2 plus 6 is 8. Bring down. Now, I could do this, but is there anything left to do? No. So I just bring that out. Times 9 divided by 3. Do I have now any more parentheses? No, I do not. Do I have any exponents? No, I do not. Do I have any multiplication or division? I've got both. So I do it from left to right. So 8 times 9 is 72. 72 divided by 3 is 24. And that is my answer. So when you've got more than one thing to do inside of a parentheses, like here, you do it the same as what you would do for PEMDAS. Okay, whoops. What if we had a problem like okay, so let's look at that. So we look at our PEMDAS. Do I have parentheses? Nope. Do I have exponents? Yes. And I tell you something I do so you won't just quickly jump and say, this is 8. I write above it 4. That means 4 times 4. So 4 times 4 is 16. Then I bring everything else down. Do I have any more exponents? No, I don't. Do I have any multiplication or division? I have both. So I go from left to right. First I'm going to do this. 16 divided by 8 is 2. Bring down the rest of it. Do I have any more multiplication or division? Yes, I do. Right there's some multiplication. So bring down the 2 and add. And 9 times 5 is 45. And finally, all I have left to do is add, which will give me 47. So these are our examples to look at, and we will talk about it in class.